Hola, it's Gabby here for Gabby, and this is the third part of the videos that I'm making. Um, if you haven't seen the first and the second video, in the first we sketch, and in the second video we do the car and the 3D doll. And in this one, I'm going to make the 3D doll. You see here, in my mind, I disassembled the doll, and I think what she should look like when she is in a dimension. And I think the hair is round, and she has to have a neck, and she's a little bit square in the body, or a rectangle if you want to make her a little bit longer. And the arms, because they're going to be in the back, they're going to be a little bit longer than I normally make the arms. I'm sorry that you didn't see how I made the dress. I swear that I videotaped that. I don't know what happened, but we're going to make 10 dolls, and the dress is going to be almost the same for each one. And you're going to see how I made the dress, I believe, in the fifth video, if I'm not mistaken. Um, After I ensembled the doll, that's another part that was cut because I was ensemble the doll, stuff the doll, ensemble the doll, and do the dress. All that was erased. I don't know how. I don't know what I did. But for now, we can look how I color her. I'm making the legs because she do not have to be all color like the 2D doll. This one has just the legs and the face, and the rest of the body I just dye with coffee. I prepare instant coffee, very dark, and I dye the doll, and I press the doll if I want it lighter or darker. I did it. I make this kind of process in other videos, and you can see them, but if you haven't seen it before, wait for the video where I made the second doll. I'm going to do the process of the coffee and everything in the camera, and I'm going to be sure that it's going to be in the camera as I'm not going to be erased. As you see here, I'm making the hair almost exactly that the one that you see in the top of the pattern. I got myself by the pattern and by the card that I made before. The hair is wool. Um, you can buy this on the internet. If I find the link that I normally use, I will put it. I have a long time of buying some hair because one time I bought so much that I still have a lot. It's for that I say that I want to find the web page where I bought. You can buy this kind of hair, curly, fluffy, or like this one that is more straight, and they are very easy to use. You just have to poke them. Don't be afraid. The fabric is not going to break, but you have to poke them with a wool needle. I can add the link for that too. You can buy packs. I think they are like they give you like 10 for $3 or something like that. What I bought them, like I say, I bought them in lots, and they break. For that I bought them in lot, and I haven't to buy for some time. They sell a lot of stuff for wooling, like the needle holder, like the padding, or everything, and you can buy the whole thing. I was into wooling a long time ago, and I get frustrated because all my dolls that I made with wool look so weird that I stopped doing wooling. I can try again, but we'll see. For now, I'm using my wool for my doll's hair. As you see here, I paint the mouth with acrylic, and I'm going to trace the mouth, and I'm also going to do the eyes. The eyes, I made it with I don't know how you call these things that have a little ball in the top. I really don't know what the names. But I think you know what I'm talking about. and they sell it in different size. I use like I would say medium small size from my smallest set, because they sometimes come in a huge pieces of like the ball is big, and you can make, I think they use it mostly for clay or stuff like that. um, as you see here, for the cheeks I use my chalks, but in one I use soft um, brush, and the other one I use hard brush, and I showed you the difference between the hard brush and this soft brush, and I prefer the hard brush because the chalk go inside the fabric, and it look much better. If you have hairspray, it will be good because it will help you for the hair to keep all the hairs in place. Um, I do not have that right now, but I'm going to try to get some soon, and you will see how I use it to help me to keep the hair in place. I'm putting hair in the back because I was thinking the first to put her in the wall. I add a little piece of string and I hang it on the wall. Normally little dolls like this I always hang them on the wall, but I was thinking that I want her to be standing. It's for that I'm adding the hair in the back. Is you want just them to be hanging in the wall, or I don't know, just place them a stand, a nice stand or something like that. Just you can leave it without the hair in the back. In this video I'm going to show you how I stand her in the piece of wood, but I will show you in the with the next doll. I will show her and the other doll, because most of the dolls I'm going to do, they're going to be standing. I believe so. I don't know for sure because I really don't plan every doll. I'm making the doll while I'm showing the video. I'm not making one doll to practice and another for the video. No, I made the doll directed to the videos for that. They sometimes taking so long because I'm thinking what to do next, or what fabric to use, or what color hair to use, and stuff like that. Right now I got doing the gathering for the leaves, because that way they're going to look like they are puffy sleeve. Even they are not, they are just a rectangle. We're going to make these two. I'm sorry about that I didn't um, do everything in the camera, but what I did, but it was erased, or I really don't know what happened. But I promise the next time, if you want to see how we do this tiny dress, I'm going to make one in the camera. Now for the doll to look similar to the other one, remember um, the arms are longer than usual, because we're going to put them on the back like the one in the pattern. And for the bow in the hair, we're going to do those pieces that are a V. You make a V and you put like a semicircle in the top of the V, like an ice cream cone, an open ice cream cone. Let's say it like that. When I look at her under the dress, she looked like not naked, but she looked like no charm, and it's for that I color panties on her. Here are the pieces for the bow, and we're going to roll them like this. Because I add Mod Podge to the fabric, you can glue it with white glue, because the Mod Podge like reactivates, it gets sticky when you add the glue, and you can glue them perfectly with no problem at all. If you see that the fabric is not sticking, just use like silicone glue, or maybe you can use a fabric glue too. Here I made the four combs, and now I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to tie them up with a long skinny rectangle that I'm going to cut, that you see there. And I do it also with white glue. For the tiny, I take my Yoo-hoo glue to glue the little tiny piece on the back of the little rectangle, because it was too heavy and I was afraid that it comes undone, but it was not necessarily, because I'm going to pass my needle through that several times. To complete the three dolls, I'm going to add little skulls that I made with clay on all the bows of the dolls. As you see, I'm still decorating the dolls like for Halloween. Not all are going to have a theme. That depends on the mood that I I am on the day that I start making the doll. All the colors, all the faces, and everything depends of how I feel. I was thinking to cut the bow a little bit because I think it was too big, and I did cut it a little bit when I put her on the stamp. What I didn't do also in the camera was to cut the little fishtail on the bow, but you will see that on, I think in the picture of this video she have that already cut. I made a fishtail in the bows in the car, sorry, in the pattern. It's for that I make it in the car, in the 2D doll and in the 3D doll. You see there that I'm tying her arms in the back. And when I'm finished tying her arms in the back, I pass it through the dress, and the dress will hold them very well. But don't go in the skin, for say in the body of the, just to the dress. And that's it. I finished it whole. Well, thank you for watching these videos. I hope you like it. Thank you for, they are 3 and they are long and I'm talking so much, but I want to make them that you see every detail, even that my mistake of erasing everything. But I promise I will do this second doll in a complete detail, even if the video is long. Just bear with me. Thank you for everything. Have a good time. Goodbye.